So close. Good morning, everybody. It's a little chilly here. Maybe I'll turn this heat on just a little bit. Oh. Good morning, everybody. I gotta fix this chair. This is gonna not work. Good morning, Day. Did you get my message? I know I'm late. Auntie been going through some things. Did you get my message? Did you check your email? Did you respond back and I just ain't been in there to see it? That might have happened too. Good morning, Miss Allen. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, baby girl. Good morning, little Circa. Good morning. Good morning, Dusty. Okay, okay, okay. Because you know you didn't have me worried, girl. It's been in the back of my mind, but on the top part. Not at. Good morning, Auntie. Good morning, Amina. Good morning. Everybody up early. Good morning. Good morning. I did not know Tone started his locks. Why y'all didn't tell me? Did Tone tell me he started his locks and I just didn't remember? I just seen it right now. Tone started his locks. I'm excited about that. Good morning, everybody. Erica, Shanae, Jazzy, Rika, everybody. Good morning. Everybody all up and happy. Y'all at work? I figured I'd come to work early. Seeing as how I've been playing hooky all week. I figured I'd get up and get y'all something early in the morning and quit. Listen, I ain't gonna lie though. Just being back to my normal self, getting to talk to my friends in the evening. You headed to work until you have an amazing day. Make sure you pray before you go in there so don't nobody get on your nerves. And take a little oil and put it on the bottom of your feet now. In your shoe. So that way anywhere you walk, the spirit of peace go with you. You know? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so if you're driving, don't worry about it. Y'all know y'all can go back and catch the rewatch. We gonna be in Adam and Eve or the Cable Treasures or whatever on Sacred Text this morning. We're gonna do 8 and then some other chapters after that. About to hit the oil now. Good job, Auntie. I'm going to put the oil on the floor in my case. Listen. Yes, I'm telling y'all see. Cause I'm hood and the Lord lets me be that way because the hood needs me. My oil bottle is a Southern Comfort martini thing. I found it at the Goodwill and I love it. Tricks people every time. You see it? I got this at the Goodwill years ago. It's oily too. This what my oil is in. Petty, right? Mm-hmm. It is. So you come to my house and you think, dang, she an alcoholic for real. Don't even know it's a whole blessed oil in here. Y'all see it, but it's a martini shaker, which is so cool. But I use it to sprinkle the oil around here. So this was my blessed oil in, Auntie, and it says Southern Comfort, so cold. If you know, you know. Yeah, I put smile in whatever I want. So when people used to come to my house when I was married, a lot of my ex-husband's friends were alcoholics. So they used to always ask for this. I said, I guarantee you don't want to pick that up and drink it. You'll probably never drink nothing else ever in your life when it comes to liquor. If you, as much as I didn't pray in tongues over this bottle here, honey. Yes, honey. So when people come in my look, now I'm gonna be all greasy. When people come in my house, they be tripping because it's blessed oil in here, honey. So it's probably didn't been up and on. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put this on the go. Yeah, I don't waste nothing. Hold on. Let me go and hit that handle just in case somebody want to think about it. Ain't no sense in putting it to waste. Don't waste it. Southern Comfort, aka. Listen here, I've been having that bottle for years too. I found it. I love the Goodwill. I'm so sad I don't get to go to the Goodwill. Whenever I go, I know my knuckleheads be like, why you listen? Hold on. What you say, Auntie? He's afraid to ask. Well, you better get you some. I told y'all my brother did not let niggas get in his car. If my little brother was going out, and my brother got hands, and he keep him up. You know what I'm saying? Just in case. So, but when he was young, he did not let his friends get you. He's not going in a club with them if you don't let him put some oil on your eyes, your ears. He said, you can do it, I'm going to do it, but you ain't going with us if you can't. He said, because every time somebody went with us and they didn't put that oil on, we end up getting arrested, getting into a fight, getting tased. He's like, it be some with car wrecks on the way home. He was like, nah, we going to do BS. We definitely need the blood on us. And I used to be the same. Listen, if I'm going into a club in another state where I don't know anyone, God said He'll be with me even in the darkest places. So why am I? You too good to take Him with you? Because He got to go everywhere I go. Because I need Him to watch my back. Because my eyes ain't like an L. I can't see all the way around. But He got me. He got me. So that being said, I need you to go to Sacred Text, please, and thank you. Let me ask you a question. How many of you never got a chance to go to college because it was either too expensive, you had kids, you just can't afford it, or whatever, and you are happy about the college-like experience that you are having here at We Outside International University? I just wanted to know because I only got to go to college for about this much time, and then I had to go pay some bills. I couldn't finish my last semester and was sad about it. But okay. Okay. I just wanted to know. Because I know there's some people that didn't get to go to college, but I know you feel like you in school now. If you've never got a chance to go, you're in there now. You studying science, math, genetics, everything. Ancient history, current history, politics, agricultural things. Y'all, we study everything here for free. Dollars and free cents. You study everything. Isn't that amazing? It is. It is. That's why I say, yes, it's good to go to college, definitely. But God can teach you too. All you got to do is ask. You said nothing is free. You ain't been here long, have you? Everything we do here is free. We just sent out, hey, little baby. They ain't been here long. You saw your mama's face. You already know that's good morning. Your stuff will be there today. He ain't been here long, or they, whoever. They haven't been here long because everything we do is free. We send out books for free. Good morning. We help people pay their bills and they don't have to pay us back. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff that's free. We free indeed. Free indeed. See, that's how the world have you thinking that don't nothing come to you for free. But when my F with my daddy, he got it, and it do be free to me. As a matter of fact, these was free to me. This was free to me. That was free to me. This was free to me. That was free to me. That was free to me. That was free to me. This was free to me. Most of these books right around here were free to me. This was free to me. Oh, this was free to me. The computer on my thing was free to me. My dragon, my Game of Thrones, that was free to me. It's a lot of stuff. Well, see, I don't care. That anyway, moving on. There's some folks out here that's weird. You just got something to say. Well, have a good day. You are God. Because my God makes sure I get it for free or the low. So you go ahead and be God, and I'm going to keep going to mine so He can keep sending me free. It's for me, honey. Free is for me. Thank you, Jesus. And I give freely, so I get freely. My daddy got that bread. We don't worry about where it's coming from. We just worry about how we gonna get it. That's it. We don't even gotta worry about that because he's in it. Just because someone spends money doesn't mean that you will have to. And you know your mama. How long has that been that's been a thing for your mother? There go my youngest child right there. She barely about to be 20. And she'll tell you her mama ain't damn near had a job her whole life. And I ain't had to sell nothing to go. Thank you. There she go. So we gonna move on. He always leave me with a witness. And I give even when I didn't have a job. Listen, God will give me money to give away so that somebody else come on. That's what he do every day over here. That's what he do every day over here. Who's been seeing free drinks, free food, free gas, your bills low, free clothes, free everything, free car service, free, say it loud with your chest out. Free is for me. Say it with your chest out. Free is for me. Discounted is for me. On sale for the same thing you got. Oh, matter of fact, didn't Jace come in here and say he got a PS5 that he was paying on one, gave Aaron's they stuff back, and the same day God gave him a PS5 for free? PS5s even come free. He got it. It was my daddy. He got it. He got PS5, school supplies, car payments, light bills, a ring for your wife, a ring for your husband, drawers, cake pans, nail kits, whatever you want to do, he got it. He will move heaven and earth to bring you what you need. Who believes that now? That if you didn't before. My home, exactly. All my grandkids' school supplies and shoes. Come on. What else he got this free? Come on. Come on. Y'all be singing that song in y'all head. And for my daddy, you know he got it. Y'all done went and listened to the Rick Ross songs and changed the way. I got a car for free, girl. I done got plenty, honey. Yes, ma'am. I think I done only had to pay for about 3 cars, and I done drove a good 20, 25. And they was free to me. 6,000, 7,000, 15,000. I didn't have to buy it. Somebody bought it with me. I just had to put it in my name. Thanks. I gave a lady my last 100 out of 180. 30 minutes later, I was given $537 with a no gift from God. Come on! Ooh, that made my toes wiggle. Listen, God is better than the slot machines at the casino. He better than humping on your baby daddy or your baby mama to get their taxes. He is better than sleeping with your boss to get a raise. He's better than having a sugar daddy or a sugar mama. He's better than boosting. He's better than scamming. Who knows it now if you didn't before? He's better than lying to get more money on about hours. You said, and is. He's better than winking at the man at the thing to get your car fixed. You ain't got to do all that. I don't even got to do all that. I don't got to lie, steal, cheat, do nothing. Hey, God sent me gas money just yesterday, and after I received the money, God made me bless someone with 20 to make me pay attention. Come on. So can I ask you a question? Have your friends been in your book, Annalise, or did you tell anybody you got it? Because the fact that you had me send a book to South Africa, girl, I think about that and my stomach moves. They've been wanting your books. We might have to send some more over there. If you find one more person that got one, that want one, that's interested, and you see they really interested, we'll send another one over there. We're trying to get a WOIU South Africa. You know you just started that for us. You are now our South Africa campus. I don't know if you know or not. We got a few Canada campuses. We got some Australia campuses. We got campuses in the islands. Come on. Thank you for starting our South African campus, honey. I don't know if you know what you did that when you got your books over there, but you're gonna be teaching what you learned. So there go. I was telling this in church circle, and everyone was like, "Oh, wait, you giving us goosebumps? Come on now, who might be heading to South Africa though? Who is? We doing it? Come on, girl. Come on, girl. Come on. Ooh, that make my toes tingle. Yes, baby. Mm-mm. We got a Netherlands campus. We got a South America campus. We got Enzo. Welcome to WOIU. That makes me so excited. Why would you not want to be a part of something like that? We are spreading the word of God for real worldwide. We ain't asking for you to send us $2,752 for a blessing. We ain't got no jets, planes, or none of that. But God is using this little bitty community to eat all around the globe several times. You hear me? So for the people that give for books, your book money is making it to Africa. Your book money is making it to Japan. Your book money is making it to. I don't care if you give $1.50, baby. That all adds up to send a book somewhere. You understand me? So you literally, when I came here, my hand was closed, like I would even not to give. But since my new family, I just want to give. It makes you feel so good, don't it, girl? I was up talking to God about that today. You gonna stay out my business. You gonna stay out my business. You gonna stay out my business. I was up talking to God about that today. About how, because I went to the gas station and we had just a little bit of the school supply stuff left because nobody else. I told y'all we had 2 spots. So it was a lady. I went to the gas station. I asked her, I said, "Hey, you got kids?" She was like, "Yep, I got 3." I said, "They get ready to start school?" She was, "Yep." Went right to the ATM, got the change, got a gift card, and said, "Here, I had a school drive. We had a little bit left over." She was like, "Are you serious?" "Yes, ma'am. I don't know what you prayed for this morning, but it came through right now." And I walked on out the store. Now you know how it feels to be in our business. Queen, I think you be want me to get in trouble. You said I'm sick of a God pincher or something. Did you even pinch the? Did you even pinch the? Did you even pinch her? Listen here. Y'all know that. I think that's about Queen Bee really. She be doing man, it's gonna be everything. She said every morning she wakes up and chooses violence. God said, "Let me work this because come on. Listen here. I'm just grateful that we over there. I'm grateful that you are starting something. You have no idea how that makes me feel, especially when y'all know I don't even leave my house. And when God told me what he had me to do was going to go around the world 10, 15 years ago, I was like, great. I thought it was my phone business with the watches. That's what I thought was going to be worldwide. Well, technically, the idea is everybody got a phone watch. But moving on, for me, it was going to be this. It was going to be my experience. It was going to be the things that he made me sit down and learn that were going to go worldwide. The stuff that he put on the inside of me. Not that it wasn't my dream, because I always loved teaching. I used to practice teaching when I was a little kid. Practice speaking in front of people. Public speaking was what I went to college for the first time. And had to drop out because I got pregnant 3 months in school. No, or maybe I was 3 months when I stopped. By the end of 3 months, I was about 2.5 months or something. I don't know. September. I was like, well, looks like this is over. Well, I'm too tired. I already got another kid at home too. Yep, won't be doing it. I only had $25 and the lady needed 23, so I gave it and got 650. People are like, I don't give to get something because you don't know the law. I don't give you something to get something from you, but I definitely give to you to get something from my daddy. He said, if you take care of the people that have less than you, I will give you more for you and for you to give away. Don't be mad because I understand God's math and you don't, and you want to seem self-righteous because you said don't ask. He never said that. He said ask for what you want, and you only don't have it because you don't ask. And when you ask wrong. Baby, if you don't get away from me with that, he said be in expectation. He said try me and see what I won't do. You mad because you don't know the word, and be mad because everything I be saying I won't show up. I'm waiting on this thing. I wanted to show up so bad. I don't want to say nothing. I don't, because I just wanted to show up. I'm dead right now. I wanted to show up. I wish it to show up today. Maybe if I stop thinking about it. Because I sure been thinking about it. But it'll be a way. It's going to be a way for me to connect with y'all. That's why I'm really excited about it outside of here. And so I'm just praying that the Lord put it together because it's about to be dope. June 30th, I gave a sister $40. July 1st, next day, hubby handed over $4,000 from the savings for supply. Where is my old lady rag? I'm getting me one. I'm getting me a daughter, y'all. I'ma call and make me a daughter. Okay? See, you know how they do it today. Go ahead. Go ahead, dear. What you just said. Listen here. I'm getting me a doily. I need one around here, baby. Cause the way y'all be that just made all the listen. I'm getting me one. And I'm gonna throw it up and drop it too. Don't even worry about it. I'm getting me one because the way my daddy be coming through here. And now y'all see for real why I can't go back to my old life. When people would try to tell me, oh, I give you a little bit of this if you give me a little bit of that. Exactly. Keyword little. But I really got to give you a lot. I can stay right here in my house, get on my knees, pray to my dad, and ask. Still going to be bent over, but it won't be nothing I regret. How about that? Still might cry some tears and feel some pain, but it won't be nothing I'm going to have to shake off. And don't and won't. Because with you, I'm still going to have to wait till you feel like giving it to me. If you even do it. He always going to come through every single time. I don't have no time to be waiting on you. But he said I already was sending it to you before you asked me. So why is I'm over here begging you to give me something? I want to ask a question. How many gamers we got in here? Do we have any gamers? Anybody play video games? We got gamers in here? I think CERCA's about to become a gamer. I think I'm about to become a gamer. Okay, so I was just asking. Okay, that's a random question. Okay, I need something to do. It depends. Okay. You play with your daughter. Okay. I just wanted to know. You a gamer? Okay. I just wanted to know. I be wanting to know what y'all do to stimulate y'all minds, and I be seeing people doing that. But you play with your kids. Okay. Everybody play with their kids. Why y'all don't play with your spouses? Y'all don't have fun? See, I'm a whole big kid at heart, so. Okay. All right, so let's get to the first book of Adam and Eve, sacred text. excuse me, chapter 8. Please and thank you. Let's get this going. I'm gonna take me a good nap today. It's supposed to rain all day. I want to make me some chili. I think I'm gonna make me some chili today. I ain't made no chili in forever because it be giving me heartburn. But what I was thinking was I could put some of Queen seasoning in it, and it's gonna get better and better by the day. I'm just gonna make me a little bit of it though, and then I only have to eat it for lunch. Because if I eat it any time earlier than that, I probably won't be making it to class anytime soon. Heartburn, I know heartburn. Since I got older, it's been getting me. Okay, so I could make white chicken chili, but I want the heartiness of the tomatoes and stuff. It's gonna rain all day, so I want that comfort food. I got me some crackers. It depends. Sometimes I put sour cream. It just depends on the mood I'm in. Sometimes I just want straight chili. Sometimes I want chili and cornbread. Sometimes I want chili and crackers. Sometimes I want chili and Doritos because I'll make it real thick. And then it just depends. It depends on what these taste buds is doing. Okay, come on. Adam and Eve, chapter 8, book 1, please. Yes. That's backwards, ain't it? Sorry, family. Y'all see it? Mm-hmm. Y'all ready? Y'all need a few minutes? I'm making spaghetti today with them tomatoes. I didn't throw it to. Thank you. Use them for something more productive, and nice. Because you showed you got a lot of them. I was wondering how many acres you got in your backyard. You be throwing a good 100 tomatoes at me day near a day. You're wasteful. You could have made some sun-dried tomatoes. At least they don't be green and hard. So where am I going? Nowhere. This is a house dress. I bought this dress at TJ Maxx in 2012. And it got holes in the lace and everything. This is officially a house dress. I run to Walmart and it's dingy on the bottom and everything. But I like it. Some of y'all seen it already. Let me be careful because ain't no other arm on here. Y'all know what house dresses is. God, please. And it go all the way to the floor. It's a house dress. I clean up, do laundry, and that type thing. It was $30 back then, so I feel like I've gotten my wear out of it. Yeah. Yes, honey. And it's soft. I bought this in 2012, so next year I have it 12 years. And it's still good. It's still stretchy. I find quality stuff that's gonna last because I need to be able to wear it into the next 2 decades. Thank you. I appreciate that. Spouses be doing too much. Auntie, you can play with my uncle. Get some old sweat moving around. You could play with my uncle. Don't be acting like that. He want to see you jiggling around in there. Get to moving on that wheel, T. Let me stop before I get hit in my mouth. Never mind. Get your lycra on and get on in there and get to playing that Wii now. While everybody else right. Get the moving stuff around and stuff like that. See, y'all be missing out on the good opportunities. Is the kids in here? You can talk real good and crazy to your spouse while you playing like the Wii, like with the fighting game or the tennis game. Think about how much mess you could talk playing the tennis game on the Wii or whatever game you got gaming system. It's a give and take game. So the kids think mommy and daddy are talking mess. And they telling each other all that's gonna be happening. Right. Okay. Sorry. We'll get on, nephew. You can be talking real crazy. Giving a play by play. Why you playing the Wii? Think about it. Not Twister. That gives it away. You got to do something else. I like mind games, y'all. If y'all haven't been able to tell already. I want to talk crazy to you in front of everybody, and they right there in our conversation and have no idea what I'm talking about. I like it. It's a whole thing to me. They gonna think I'm talking about shoes the whole time. I saw this really nice pair of shoes. They're really sparkly. Like you gonna know. Uh-huh. Grocery shopping, and so I found this really like creamy substance out of it. It's kind of, I don't know if it's kind of like let's see here. You like custard? Any flavors you like? Strawberry? I'm going to the store. You want some vanilla cream sickles, or it's a whole way to do it. You ain't gotta say no crazy stuff. You can be talking. Listen, people be like, "Oh, I ain't thought about no creamsicles in a long time," and the wife be like, "And you better not be thinking about this one." Get out of my conversation, thank you. Over there. Scrabble is a great way to use one word to have deep conversations. Come on now. Come on now. You know I like words. And do play Scrabble. I ain't played in a minute, but and do. You got my toes wiggling when you said Scrabble, baby. You can say a whole bunch of everything with Scrabble. What you mean? A play by play. Again. Yes. Yes, y'all. Y'all gotta come on. We grown. We grown. But there's a way to do it. Put you on your spouse's mind all day without lewd pictures, and it's a fun game. You know what I'm saying? To think of new ways to get your mate excited about seeing you at the end of the day. Instead of just the raunchy stuff we see now on the internet all out. They see that all day. What else can you do? Y'all don't love me now. It's okay. Let's get to this class. Y'all ready? Is everybody ready? Hmm. Okay. All right. And just so y'all know, I'm trying to put stuff on, everybody thinking about it now, like I'm about to do that. I know, Auntie. Good morning. Oh yes, definitely speak with music. Always. When Adam and Eve, the eighth chapter of Adam and Eve. Y'all ready? Here we go. So it says, then when God, who is merciful and full of pity, heard Adam's voice, he said to him, "Oh, Adam, oh, Adam. So long as the good angel was obedient to me, a bright light rested on him and on his host." Did y'all hear that? So long as Lucifer, son of the morning dawn, whatever, was obedient to God, he was beautiful and a light rested on him. Can I ask you a question? Looking at a person, what makes you think they're evil? Their eyes. And most people say the eyes are dark, dark. The eyes, and they say, ooh, their eyes were so dark, or they were black, or mm, okay. But when he transgressed my commandment, I deprived him of that bright nature, and he became dark. Him and his host. So Lucifer used to be light. He also, his homeboys used to be, his brothers used to be light, right? Dark energy is. But look at this. Listen. What is possession? How do we know a person is possessed? Their eyes. Their eyes. Their eyes. So think about this. Lucifer and his minions, his brothers, a third of heaven, of all the angels that were created, fell. God took their light and he made them dark. And then the only way for you to really know if a person is possessed is to look in their eyes. And most people that say a person is evil or they have an evil entity in them, they say their eyes are dark. It was something scary and dark in their eyes. So then that lets us know that when we see darkness in the eyes, that there is an entity that is very, very old that is present in that body, that has taken up habitation in that vessel. This is why Lucifer and his homeboys have to transform themselves into angels of light. They have to go back to what they used to be, even though it's not real. Because in our reality, they are now dark beings. These are the shadows that we see in the corner of our eye. This is the shadows that we see when we wake up, when we think somebody's sitting in a corner in a chair, and then we blink again and they gone. No, they were sitting right there. The one that you feel when you going up the stairs where you almost say, excuse me, and you remember that you in the stairwell by yourself. The beings that got here on earth before we did. Come on. Okay, here we go. It says, but when he transgressed my commandment, I deprived him of that bright nature and he became dark. And when he was in the heavens, in the realms of light, he knew not of darkness, but he transgressed, and I made him fall from heaven upon the earth. And it was this darkness that came upon him. So not only did he change their appearance into darkness, he then threw them into the darkness out of his boundless light. Because remember, where God is, they don't need a sun, a moon, stars, because his radiance is what lights everything around him. So they have been in the presence of pure light and then were thrown out of light into the darkness. And not only were they thrown into the darkness, God made them shadow like people. So now they live in darkness and they have to transform themselves into something that they are not, to be appealing to the eye. Because God made them ugly too. He took all their beauty. He didn't take their gifts. He just took their beauty and their light. And we know that a person is being possessed because their eyes are dark. Okay. Who remembers reading in Og and they always talked about when their demons came on them, their eyes were black. Where is this book? Because my family buys me a lot and I don't exactly know where it is right now. Let's see. Okay, Dad. I love y'all. It might be in my room. Where is my book of Og? Hey, who is complaining about books? Not me. I just don't never be knowing where to go get them at. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Dad. Okay. Do y'all remember? Hold on, y'all. Oh, I think I found it. Okay, I know I read this to y'all before, but every time I read it, I'm gonna find the ones with the eyes. But give me 1 second, cause that just made the hair on my body stand up when I read that. Y'all remember Nebo? Who read this? And y'all remember Nebo? I'm gonna get to the one with the black eyes real quick, but y'all remember Nebo? Oh, look at the hair on my body standing up. Oh my god. Y'all see? Ooh, Nebos the black giant from the hotlands of elsewhere. Nebos who escaped capture from Nimrod's army. Nebos who preferred a sword to an axe. Nebos who collected 3,000 removed Nephilim heads from the fields and burned them in high places to gods we do not know, according to the rituals of the nation from which he'd come. Nebos, whose dark ones stood beside him as trees walking. So his demons showed up like walking trees. Mm. Where is the one with the eyes? Come on. Oh, here we go. Stolas. That's why I said y'all need to get this because we know that it was giants, guys. Og and Nimrod. We know they was in here. Oh yes, it's making all the hair on my body stand up. Okay, here we go. I found one. It's Stolas. Stolas. Okay. It says Stolas, the stew maker, who spoke with the bright ones. Okay. Stolas, whose eyes were blackened by all that was vulgar in the world. Stolas, who with Typhoeus fed the armies of the king of Og. Typhoeus is the dark skinned dude with the octopus legs, ain't it? That's Typhon. But I think Typhoeus was his son, wasn't it? Okay. So it says Stolas, who, when on the field of battle, gave himself over to the dark ones. Stolas, who fed upon the dead Nephilim and cooked their sour bodies for Og's armies. Stolas, who would only sacrifice an uncircumcised male smaller self without blemish to Baal of the earth. Stolas, who could call large fecal worms up from the ground, wrap, enter, and consume. What's the movie that came out in the 90s about them big old worms that was coming up out of the ground eating people? What was that movie called? What was that movie called? Tremors! Clear. So we know that the ghost lion, the black giant ghost lion of Africa that they made a movie about is real, because we read about it in the Testament of Solomon. That one of the demons, one of the fallen angels, children or whatever, one of the angels, whatever, shows up like a large black giant lion and holes. Well, I'm thinking about Tremors, but yeah, holes was another one. Oh my goodness, this is making a hair on my body stand up. Okay, let's do it. All right. Come up from the ground, wrap, enter, and consume his enemies from Baal of the earth. Now, think about this. One of the punishments in Esdras or Ezra, the rest of Ezra, is to be sucked in by a giant worm, and every time you come out, you're a different color. Remember? It said a worm that you can't even measure is so big, and the people have to stand in it, get sucked in its intestines, and they just come out a different color every time. That's their punishment, because they wanted everything. Nothing was off limits to them. So we know these giant worms exist. And we know they ain't making nothing about a movie they ain't found. Here we go. It says, Stolas, who had eaten the food served by the bright ones, having eaten their strange meat as a guest, till his hand pushed the plate away. So he ate the flesh of the angels, just like Naaman did, and drank their blood so that they could get power. Well, isn't that what Jesus told us to do? Do you see how they kept trying to do what God, when Jesus was coming and what was going, they kind of knew the play. So do you see how the fallen angels, they knew the plan? And so they had men and women drinking their blood and eating pieces of their flesh to gain power, demonic power. What are the stars doing right now at their luncheon? They not just spirit cooking, they eating folks. If you listen to Lil Wayne said he'll eat you alive. It's a whole bunch of people. If you listen, he said, think I'm lying. No, we don't. We don't. We know you're telling the truth, because that's one of the things y'all have to do. They be telling y'all without telling y'all. I be trying to tell y'all. Y'all don't be listening to the words. Y'all let that beat. I be listening to what you just. Wait a minute. Hold up. This nigga just said he gonna eat me alive. I think I'm lying. No, I don't think you lying. Yeah. Yep. Anyway, moving on. Here we go. So we know that when it says, excuse me, "O Adam, so long as the good angel was obedient to me, a bright light rested on him, okay, and his host. But when he transgressed my commandment and I deprived him of that bright nature, he became dark. And when he was in the heavens, in the realms of light, he knew not of darkness. But he transgressed, and I made him fall from heaven upon the earth. And it was this darkness that came upon him and on thee, O Adam, while in my garden and obedient to me, did that bright light rest on you also, basically. But when I heard of thy transgression, I deprived thee of the bright light. Now, get this. We just seen it. We know it's the spark of electricity when the heart and the cells start to multiply. But now they're saying there's a whole light that is around the whole egg. The whole egg lights up. So he created the angels out of the light, the same stardust that makes the cosmos. And he created us out of light. Light is what starts our life. Light is what keeps our brain firing. Electricity is light. Light is what brings your heart back if it stopped. The same electricity, the same light that starts your cells to multiplying so you can get a nose and ears and eyes and hands is the same light that keeps your heart firing until the day you don't have it anymore. So even though we are birthed out of darkness, light is what created us in the beginning, because the cells don't fire if that spark does not happen. They don't start to replicate. And then you start seeing the electricity, but that's what makes them split. Light. That's Spanish to give birth is called dar la luz, to give light. I did not know that. See, I like it when you teach me stuff, Dave. I did not know that. Yes, because when I had a heart problem, they wanted to electroshock my heart. Here we go. Ooh, it is good. It's good. God is so detailed, and y'all be trying to play my daddy like he. Right, our skin is a solar panel. Come on, absorbs. Come on now, absorbs it. Come on. We a whole science project. This why I like science. Because we plants, and plants absorb energy. You know, that type thing. Turn it into energy. They absorb the sunlight. Turn it into. You heard me. Okay, here we go. Let's get back to it. So, since we got that, it says, but when I heard of your transgression, I deprived thee of the bright light. Yet, in my mercy, I did not turn thee into darkness, but I made thee thy body of flesh. Is y'all ready? What do they say when you die? They say there what has gone out. Like on the transfer, the all spark. Your light. So the flesh that our spirit is encased in is a punishment. I keep telling y'all, he didn't turn us into dark shadows. He encased our soul, which is the electricity, the light, the part of him, because he gave us his spirit, which is light. Okay, he encased it in darkness as a punishment. Instead of turning us into darkness, and then we come out of darkness now, and we go back into darkness. When we come out of a dark womb and we go into the womb of the earth. We was never supposed to see darkness. It was always just supposed to be abounding light. But when we sin, God said, I can't even have you in my presence, so you're going to have to be in the darkness sometime, because I don't want to see you. Even though I can still see you, but you can't see me. This is why when a person have an evil spirit, they light go out, because there is a dark spirit covering their soul, or plenty of them. D.I.D. Your flesh is a punishment. This is why God says there's no clean thing that dwells in the flesh. I literally made it out of the lowest thing on earth, which is dirt. Please don't worry about beautifying it and cutting it up, because that's not what I'm worried about. I'm worried about if your light that you have is actually light, or is your light darkness. And the Bible talks about that. He said the light that you have, it ain't even light, it's really darkness. For the people that's evil on the inside. Oh, it's scripture, honey. My daddy be talking and go right over people's head. They don't be paying no attention. Yeah. So it's a lot of sanctified folks that act, they real dark on the inside, but they look like the light to the world, but they light is really not light, it's really darkness. Because they don't bring yep, it does. It does go into detail about that. Matthew 6:22, the eye is light of the body. That's true. Yep. So you look somebody in the eyes and you be like, ooh, you better pay attention. Okay. Here we go. So it says, but he said, but I made thee thy body of flesh, and over which I spread this skin, in order that it might bear cold and heat. So the only reason that we have our flesh is so that we can bear the heat and the cold from this place. Because remember, when we read in the garden, it is no hot or cold, no wind or none of that stuff. Y'all remember when we read that it's not no wind, it's just perfect. There's no clouds, there's no nothing. It's just this beautiful whatever. We can't even imagine what it is, but it's not like anything that we've seen. There are no elements for that. There's no elements up there where he had like that. Okay. So it says, if I had let my wrath fall heavily upon thee, I should have destroyed you. And had I turned thee into darkness, it would have been as if I had killed thee. But in my mercy, I made you as you are. When you did transgress my commandment, O Adam, I drove thee from the garden, and I made you come forth into this land. And I commanded you to dwell in this cave, and darkness came upon you. And it did upon, as it did upon him who transgressed my commandment. This, O Adam, has the night deceived, or thus, O Adam, has the night deceived thee. It is not to last forever, but it is only of 12 hours. And when it is over, daylight will return. Sigh not, therefore, neither be moved, and say not in thy heart, your heart. I wish I might get this in a simplified version. That this darkness is long and drags on wearily. And say not in your heart that I plagued you with it. Strengthen your heart and do not be afraid. This darkness is not a punishment. But, O Adam, I have made the day and have placed the sun in it to give light, in order that you and your children should do your work. For I knew that you would sin and transgress and come out into this land. God already knew it. Yet I would not force you, nor be hard upon thee, nor shut up, nor doom thee through thy fall, nor through thy coming out of the light into the darkness, nor yet through thy coining from the going into this land. For I made thee of light, and I will bring to bring out children of the light from thee, and like unto thee. But thou didst not keep my one day commandment, until I had finished the creation and blessed everything in it. Then I commanded thee concerning the tree, that thou eat not thereof. And yet I knew Satan, who deceived himself, would deceive you too. So I made known to thee by means of the tree not to come near him. And I told you not to eat of the fruit thereof, nor to taste of it, nor to even sit under it, or nor to yield to it. Had I not been and spoken to thee, O Adam, concerning the tree, and had I left you without a commandment, and you had sinned, it would have been my offense, have been an offense on my part. but not having given thee any order, thou wouldest turn around and blame me for it. Blah, 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 blah. You know, that's hard. I'll be trying to switch it up. So basically, God said, look, whew, if I wouldn't have told you not to eat of the tree, if I wouldn't have told you not to eat of the tree, and I didn't tell you not to sit under it and touch it and smell it and go over there and buy it, it would be my fault. He said, but I did. So it's your fault. Did y'all catch that? He said, I already knew that Satan deceived himself. So he's already in a deceiving mood because he thought in his mind, and he deceived himself when he thought he was going to raise and do and be and do all this. He deceived himself. Now, I already knew that he was going to deceive you. He said, I could have killed you and started over with a whole new race, but I didn't. I encased your spirit in darkness, kicked you out of the garden where I was at. Okay? And I still really didn't do all that I could have did. I still let you keep the activity of your limbs and your eyes and your womb and all of that. I could have did more. I really just gave you a pat on the hand. Okay? Okay? Yes, it was the light that he sees. It's his reflection of himself. Your image. When you go look in the mirror, what do you see? You only see you. And that's what God be trying to see in us, his reflection of what he put down on the inside of us. You ain't never baked a cake and told your kid don't eat none? Or you ain't never put nothing in the refrigerator and said, I don't care that it's in there, don't touch it. It's mine, and when I'm ready to do we don't know what God was going to do with that tree later. But because we couldn't wait like a little kid and stuck our finger in there or went and ate it, we didn't understand that it was a fake cake. Or it was a cake that had X-Lax in it. A joke cake. And that's why mom and dad told you not to do it, because it was a prank cake for somebody else. But you didn't need to know all the details. You just needed to know you don't need to touch it. And if you do, it's going to be some trouble. My daughter tell me all the time, Mom, can I have your ice cream? No, you ain't going to eat it anyway. It's going to sit in there. It don't matter. It's mine. Don't touch it. I'll eat it when I get ready to eat it. I'll go in there and get it. It might be 3 months. It's probably got ice crystals on it, but still don't eat it, because I can scoop that top part off and it's mine. Definitely could have been there for a cosmic reason. We don't know what he was going to do with it later. But we just wasn't supposed to know it right. We had just been made. He said, it ain't time for that right now. You know what I'm saying? His ways are not our ways. His thinking is not our thinking. That type of stuff. So we have to remember that, right? Oh, excuse me. Okay, so 19, he said, but I commanded thee and warned thee, and thou didst fall, so that my creatures cannot blame me, but blame the rest on them alone. And O Adam, I've made the day for thee and for thy children after thee, for them to work and toil therein. And I've made the night for them to rest in their work, and for the beasts of the field to go forth by night and seek their food. But little of darkness now remains, O Adam, and daylight will soon appear. Okay, so now I need y'all to go to 17, please. No. Not Yeah, 17. It should say the chapter of the serpent. Y'all got it? Okay. Okay. So it says, then Adam and Eve came out of the mouth of the cave and went towards the garden. But as they drew near to it before the western gate, from which Satan came when he deceived Adam and Eve, they found the serpent that became Satan coming at the gate. Now remember, the snake, Satan had to ask the snake, can I use your voice? Can I inhabit you? Can I possess you and talk to Eve? And he said, oh man, I don't know. I think God gonna be mad at me. He's not you smarter than you. He said, I just need to use your voice. I'm just gonna get in you. It'll be me talking, but I just need to use your body. And the snake was like, I don't know. He said, just do it for me. I got you. Don't worry about it. He said, all right. I trust you now. Mind you, the snake was the smartest animal in the garden at this time. Okay? Remember that. Lucifer knows who to go to. He went to the wisest animal. The animal that had the most benefits in the garden. He didn't go to a snail. He didn't go to a bear. He went to the top tier of the animal kingdom as far as knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. The snake. Okay? That was for a reason. He always gonna attack the head. The pastor, the mama, the daddy, the big brother or big sister, because he understands if he can get to the head, everybody else gonna follow through. They gonna follow suit. He understands strategy. A lot of us don't understand strategy. Okay, here we go. So they up on the snake. Now Satan done left out of him now. Satan done left. He done used him and abused him and cut out. Okay? So it says, okay. They found the serpent that became Satan coming at the gate and sorrowfully licking the dust and wriggling on its breast on the ground by reason of the curse that fell upon it from God. And whereas aforetime or before, the serpent was the most exalted of all beasts, now it was changed and become slippery and the meanest of them all. And it crept on its breast and went on its belly. Snakes used to walk upright like us. They had arms and legs and a tail. Like the lizards that we see running across the water, that's actually how snakes used to look. There's still some that they said Southerners say if you turn a snake over and pour salt on its belly, you can see the little feet come out. They said snakes still have little bitty feet. And some of them still have little bitty hands. They say turn a snake over. It's a certain type of snake. You can turn them over and pour salt on their belly and their little feet to come out. You've seen it before. Yep. They said they still got little bitty feet. And they go, yeah. Your grandma used to say, hold it over a fire and their feet to come out. Mm-hmm. It's a real thing, family. It's a real thing. Because they used to walk upright like us. They ate the same food we ate and everything. If you let them burn, they come out. Okay. No, I'm not just talking about reptilians. I'm talking about a regular snake. Just a regular snake. But I guess that is kind of how the reptilians look too. Yep. You said it. They do kind of look like that. You're right. Here we go. Okay. So here we have 4, y'all. It says, and whereas it was the fairest of all beasts, it had been changed. So wait a minute. Lucifer was the best angel, the prettiest angel. He got changed to darkness and ugly. We was beings of light too. What's the movie with Jeff Goldblum in it? What is that movie called, y'all? Pod? Where they was beings of light? When they came out of them pods and they was real tall and big. What is it called? Cocoon. That's what it was called. Cocoon. Y'all need to watch that movie, Cocoon. If you haven't watched, I don't know where to find it, but you need to watch the movie Cocoon. I might watch it today while I eat my chili. Okay. So it says, and whereas it was the fairest of all the beasts, it had been changed, and it was become the ugliest of them all. Instead of feeding on the best food, now it turned to eat the dust. Instead of a dwelling as before in the best places, now it lived in the dust. We in Adam and Eve, chapter 17. So the snake used to have a house like us, like a dwelling. Now it lives outside in the holes and under rocks. It used to eat the best food, and now it eats dirt. So everything that does not do what God wants it to do, he takes the goodness of his goodness away. The bright light, whatever your beautiful thing is, he take it away when you don't listen. That's crazy. Lucifer lost his light. We lost our light. Lucifer's appearance was changed. Our appearance was changed, and the snake. God said, oh, you didn't like it? It wasn't good enough for you? Okay, have nothing. Okay. 5. And it says, and whereas it had been the most beautiful of all the beasts, all of which stood dumb at its beauty, and it was now abhorred by of them. So nobody wanted to be around the snake because they were scared looking. And again, whereas it dwelt in one beautiful abode, to which all other animals came from elsewhere, and where it drank, they drank also of the same. Now, after it had become venomous, by reason of God's curse, all beasts fled from its abode and would not drink of the water it drank, but fled from it. And think about it. If a snake get into the water, other animals will run. Depending on the animal, if a snake get into the watering hole, them other animals get it moving depending on the snake. They won't drink there. They'll go somewhere else. That's crazy. All right, we on 18 because this right here is good. Go to 18, please, and then I'm gonna go eat me some breakfast because we've been on here almost 80 minutes. I've been up since 3:45 this morning. I woke up at like either 3:27 or 3:25. So I'm about to go to get my man take me a nap right after this. I got up, did laundry and stuff like a old lady. Y'all ready? That's exactly why he punished them, Miss Beasley. Okay. It says, when the accursed serpent saw Adam and Eve, it swelled its head and stood on its tail, and with eyes blood red did as if it would kill them. Now, don't we see this in Aladdin? Ain't you was just watching that last night. So you literally just watched this last night, and now we're looking at it today, right here in the word. Jafar. Okay. All right. It said it says it swelled its head and stood on its tail with eyes blood red as if it would kill them. It says it made straight for Eve and ran after her, while Adam standing by wept because he had no stick in his hand wherewith to smite the serpent, and knew not how to put it to death. But with a heart burning for Eve, Adam approached the serpent and held it by the tail. And when it turned towards him and said unto him, O Adam, wait a minute. Did y'all hear that? I'm going to read that part again. It says, and held it by the tail. And when it turned towards him and said unto him, so Adam grabs the snake's tail. The snake is going after Eve. And the serpent turns around and said, speech to Adam, O Adam, because of thee and of Eve, I am slippery and I go on my belly. Then, by reason of its great strength, it threw down Adam and Eve and pressed upon them as if it were to kill or would kill them. But God sent an angel who threw the serpent away from them and raised them up. Then the word of God came to the serpent and said unto him, in the first instance I made thee gilt and made thee to go upon thy belly, but I did not deprive thee of speech. Now, however, be thou dumb. Speak no more, thou and thy race, because in the first place has the ruin of my creatures happened through you. And now thou wishest to kill them? Then the serpent was struck dumb and spake no more. And a wind came to blow from heaven by a command of God that carried away the serpent from Adam and Eve, threw it on the seashore, and it landed in India. And they have the largest cobras that spread their face out. They can get up to like 8 feet tall, taller than a man. So he took their speech and their legs. Slytherin House. The talking serpents in every cartoon is the talking snake. Ain't that crazy? All the cartoons got a talking snake. Even Harry Potter got a talking snake. Every class blows my mind. Good job. That's what I'm here for. Oh. Oh. So they showing us with Jafar over in India, they have the largest, they got the biggest cobras, and they stand up and men can train them and talk to them, and they do what they tell them to do. Maybe because they used to speak the language that Adam used to speak. They was his homeboys when they had legs and arms. They ate the same food Adam and Eve ate. They were colleagues in a sense. This is why the snake a lot of times is represented in a lot of different places where there is knowledge. They use the snake because he was the smartest and wisest of all the animals, the most cultured. We read in Adam and Eve. We read the 8th chapter of the first book of Adam and Eve, the 17th and the 18th chapter. Oh, thank you. Michael, you Patty. I love it. He said defeated technique. Look, defeated. That's good. That is the Lord defeated the snake. I like it. It wasn't yours. I like it a lot. That is hilarious. Literally, the snake was defeated. That is funny. Hilarious day, ain't it? That's funny. That was good. That was a good one. I like it. Because technically, the snake was done. He was defeated. For real. That's cute. Right, Queen? Ain't that funny? Oh, geez. Somebody need to make a shirt that say that. And then put this scripture on there. Michi, are you here? Did you leave? Can you make us a shirt that say Satan, God defeated the snake, and then put that scripture on there? Oh, and disarmed. That's so petty. Can you do one that say he disarmed and defeated the snake, and then put that scripture on there? Because he sure did disarm him. Oh, hell. Oh, that's good. He disarmed and defeated the snake. That'll be so cute. Can we get a shirt, Michi, with this scripture on it? The Adam and Eve, like how everybody be putting like Hood Chronicles 9 and 22. Can we get a shirt? That's you got to make the arms detached though and the legs. Because then they gonna wonder why it is like that, and then you put that scripture, the book of Adam and Eve, chapter whatever. Can you do it, Michi? Can you? Y'all want one sooner than later, preferably. Please. That's gonna be so cute. Aw. Come on. Oh, and he was mutilated. You know what? I'm done with y'all. The snake was mutilated. God made him dumb, so he couldn't speak no more. He was mutilated. Yo, I love it. He was disarmed, defeated, and mutilated. You're going to have to put them all in there. Oh, that's good. Ain't that good? Mute, right? That is funny. Now we know why the snakes be trying to attack us. Because they was disarmed, defeated, and mutilated. I'd be mad too. And we can still speak, still got our arms, and still got our. Y'all ready? Where did he say that the serpent would bruise us, y'all? It said the serpent is gonna bruise your heel, the heel of your foot that they don't have anymore. And your head, the heel of your foot is gonna bruise their head. They literally lost their feet and they attack our feet. When I tell y'all my daddy got jokes, everything means something. Because I never thought them being mutilated. I never thought them being disarmed. I mean, I know he took their arms and legs, but I never thought that is funny as hell. It is. Mutilated because he made them mute. They couldn't talk no more. Disarmed because he took the snake's arm. And D-E, Ivan, feeded, F-E-E-T-E-D. Not F-E-A, F-E-E. Then you ain't got no feet. That is hilarious. Mitchell, you gotta hurry. Like, can you get? I know you're busy, but we need them like ASAP. That's cute. Yes, Mitchie said he gonna work on them. Come on, Mitch. We need them like ASAP. Cause that's gonna be too funny. Michi STL is who gonna have. Can I get? Listen, that is funny. That's gonna be cute. That is gonna be so cute. Mm-hmm. Defeated, mutilated, and disarmed. Oh God, that's hilarious. Y'all see what happened when we get together and read the word? None of us never really thought about that, and it's like, damn, look at Epiphany. We all had it at the same time. Nothing is for nothing, family. That makes me excited. That's gonna be cool. Gotta have them legs detached though, like you know what I mean. Maybe you could do like the lizards like on Jurassic Park, because it says that the head swelled out, and that's kind of like that dinosaur that runs, or the lizards that run on the water, the ones they things flare out. Use that and take the arms and the legs off, because it still got a tail. You said you got your coins? Yeah, me too. I'm ready. That's gonna be cute. That's gonna be really cute. Defeated, mutilated, and disarmed. Mm. Well, think about it. Now, hold on. But think about this. What did we read about the other day, or we talked about? Whatever you use to sin against God. It's the 17th and 18th chapter of the first book. So, book 1, verse 17 and 8. Chapter 17 and 18. So, first book of Adam and Eve, chapter 17 and 18. But think about this. We just talked about what you use to sin against God. That is what he's going to punish. Well, when Lucifer inhabited the snake, at that time, the snake could walk and talk. He had arms and legs. He had to walk over to where Eve was. He had to reach up and get the fruit to pluck it and give it to her. And he had to use his voice to tell her, God ain't going to be mad at you. You ain't going to die. And what are the 3 things that God took from the snake? The legs that he used to walk, to lead her to the tree, the arms that he used to pick the fruit, and the mouth that he used to deceive her. And not only did he make you not be able to speak, now you don't get to eat good food. You got to eat out the dirt and slither through the dirt, and all the animals used to come and want to be at your table and drink where you was drinking and eat. Now they don't even want to be bothered with you. So after God's glory leaves you, the people that tricked you into the darkness and losing everything that God got you, now they don't. If this ain't the world, as soon as you fall off, all your goodies that God gave you and they done siphoned them out of you and made you squander them away, now they go find another sucker. Oh, I can't hang out with her no more. She fell out. Oh man, bro, I can't be around that dude, man. He fell out. Was you there? You was show there here siphoning all his money at the club and making sure he tricked off on chicks when he knew he had a wife at home, and now that she done took him for everything, he can't sleep on your couch. But you was letting him bang them chicks out in your bed, though. Now that he done lost his job and lost his cars and can't go on the little girlfriend boyfriend trips with you and your side pieces, now he can't hang out no more, huh? And you was the one encouraging him to come and sleep with the little slut in your room in the bed. But now he can't sleep on your couch now that he done lost everything. Mm-hmm. Okay. Quilla, what are you talking about? Are you talking about in Ezra? Yeah, I gotta know where y'all talking about. What story? So yeah, anybody mind get blown today? Anybody learn something new? Maybe just a little bit about this much, or isn't it crazy how when you start learning something every day, your life feel more full? Do y'all feel like y'all? You said per usual. Thank you. Do y'all feel like life is more abundant now, or the sun is brighter, or just something? I don't know. Like when you learn, it just make your life more fulfilling. It's like you feel more alive. Life is not just so mundane anymore. Because now you have something to ponder on all day that gets your neurons firing and makes you want to go look for something. You know, we probably gonna do some trivia later on. I gotta go eat and stuff, make my morning calls. But yes, knowledge is life. It's a real thing. Oh Lord, they love it here. Oh, Tay, tell them, hey y'all, we here at work. We'll be back. I gotta go eat and get my food. I need some vittles. This stomach is in my back. I'm hungry. Yes. It makes me happy. It makes me happy that y'all learn here and that y'all share what we learn here and that we all the way in South Africa, in the Netherlands, and over in the islands and everywhere. Like y'all sharing it worldwide. Y'all literally doing what the disciples was supposed to do. He said, take what you learn of me and share it with the world. Love on them, give to the poor. You never know you was gonna be lined up with the Bible coming over to WORU, did you? And your life then got better. Look at that. Look at God. That's what I'm saying. I'm getting me a doily. You just wait a minute. I'm getting me one. And the women be having them where they hook on, they put the headband on and hook it so then they ain't gotta lose it. No, why did they following her? She got a clear band on there. I wouldn't have never seen that if I wouldn't. Then they got to where they put them on their suit jackets. Yeah, I seen that where they put it on the sun. Now when they yeah, I said now they didn't put the doilies on the. Well, I guess that's a good invention. I mean, they ain't gonna have to worry about trying to find it if the Holy Ghost hit them. That's a good deal, I guess. Let me stop for the Lord being struck me down. Anyway, look, the grandma's in here like I know the hell for didn't. I sure do. I just bought me a pink suit last Tuesday. Waiting on sister to make my hat. She got to put my little pins in there. I'm waiting on it. I'll be in there sharp on Sunday, honey, and will. Because I ain't losing no more doilies. Sister Johnson thought I didn't see her pick up my peach one. But I did. So I had sister go and sew these on to my thing. I ain't got to worry about she ain't going to have nothing over here, honey. I bet she won't pick up another one. Old ladies be having their whole battles about hats and doilies and who got too much heel on and their heels be this high from the ground. They be like, ooh, girl, I done put my heels on today. Grandma, well, I guess. You stepping, girl. You clean. I see you. They got that little, they heels be this big. You be like, Grandma, you is not even a half a centimeter off the ground. Girl, let me get these heels off, baby. My feet. Ah, you got on flats. Is that a nail under there? Or let me stop for the grandmas in here and be like, see, Circle get on my nerves. She always go too far. I'm gonna email her about that. I just bought them pumps. What in the world? Right, clean as a whistle, baby. Oh Lord, here I'm about to go. I ain't going into it. I'm just gonna leave it. But girl, I ain't gonna lie to her, the first time I seen her, she said, "Ooh, I put my heels on today." Girl, the heel wasn't even as tall as the 3 lines on my pinky. It was like the first one. It got that little bitty flat part. She said, "Woo, honey, I almost fell. I had my heels on today, baby. That spirit hit me. I have to keep my flats for when the Lord come through here." Girl, you was already on the ground. You wasn't going nowhere. Right. You can stand up right. Stand on your tippy toes higher than that. Look. Listen here. I love it though. They be sharp though, don't they? They be sharp. Listen here. The little girl church, she was, come on, right, girl. And then sometimes it don't even be that thick. It be the half part, just that brown, not the white or the black on the bottom. It be that brown in the middle. That's all they got. And they be... Let me go for the grandmas being here like, I'm about to go. Y'all about to get me in trouble with my grandmas. I gotta go by. I see what's going on.